thing in his head to block his memory. So
it seems like block everything about him.
Everything. Yeah. But we're not going to talk about spoilers on the podcast.
I'll cut it out. I'll cut all that out.
God, I love that show so much. Some of it really hurts my soul, though.
Ooh. Yeah, that memory fucking episode. Steph, are you interested in watching Watchmen at all?
I haven't watched really any shows lately, except New Girl.
That's all I've done this whole last week.
Yeah.
But is it something like you want to kind of stay in the dark about?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'd be willing to watch it. I just haven't.
No, but like if we mention something that is very revealing of the story.
Oh, that's not going to kill it for me.
Like the stuff we just talked about off podcast.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
no.
If I talk about a big dildo,
yeah,
I don't think that's going to spoil anything, but it might get her interested.
That's very true.
Yeah.
It's like who,
big
where,
dildo, you say.
How big?
Yeah.
Bigger than you can imagine.
That's huge.
Yes.
Like,
I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but I'll be willing to watch this
big enough
on
that
my big screen TV.
Yeah. Big enough that like you feel it's guaranteed gonna kill somebody.
Yeah.
Like there's no it could, it's only it would.
Wait, there's a dick that's gonna kill someone?
Dildo.
A dildo.
Yeah, I don't even know how people do those.
Hey, anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
It's not even like, oh wow, that's big. It's like, oh wow, that's a murder weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I've seen some of that at like stores, and I was like, how do you even fit like 12 inches up there?
Lube.
Bigger.
How do you even fit like a foot in there?
Steph. Bigger.
How do you fit like a yard? Like it's insane. Fatter?
Fatter.
Okay.
I mean, length.
How do you fit a burrito?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Steph. Bigger.
You ever like watch like movies that take place in New York and they're in a bodega, and then you just see like that thick salami?
Yes.
Steph.
Bigger?
Bigger.
That makes no sense. That literally physically doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I do question if it's not a thing that goes in.
Like that. I've seen like the thickness of that.
Look.
That seems
at
close.
a store.
Look, she's never had another man.
And I was just like, holy shit.
She's had years of practice.
Like, that's huge.
Who knows how long she's had that briefcase with her?
Anatomically, I don't believe it's possible.
I don't think it's possible, period. That's huge.
You know what, though? Yeah, Dyson guard here, pretty close to size accurate of what she pulls out. And it's funny because she kind of, you see the reverse angle. You see outside the briefcase. And there's a blue glow, and she's kind of handling it. And she just kind of lifts it up into frame, and like it clicks. So it was two pieces. The balls and the shaft. And it just makes this giant fucking Manhattan dick.
You know, I think I vaguely remember, what is it? Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Something similar to that size, but it was like metal. And I was just like, that can't go in someone.
It's a big...
That will destroy someone.
That I'm not sure.
Is that what she fucks the dude with?
No, I think it's like an... I don't think it was a strap-on. I think like it was just a legit mechanism that I was
Does
just like...
Does she use a strap-on on that guy? Or does she just fuck him with the
I think
dildo?
she uses just like this
him.
big,
Okay.
huge, giant
that
like
makes kind of
metal
more sense
thing.
if I think about it.
Yeah.
It
And I
seems
was just like...
uncharacteristic to use a strap-on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems too intimate.
Yeah. And that's not what that was about.
That's not at all what it was about.
Yeah, that... I can't even process how that could be a thing.
Yeah. So, like...
Especially if you don't practice or work up to that level, and you just hit it, like, day one,
But then,
like,
that's-
God, that's how you get ripping.
Well, I mean, there's ripping, and then there's destroying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Like,
I've heard some crazy stories.
She pulls this out of, like, and not this part. This part.
It's even huger.
Out of a briefcase, like, I'm gonna fuck tonight. But it's so comically big that I don't believe, like, It probably vibrates and maybe does other weird things. Who knows? It's a Manhattan replica dick.
It does your taxes.
Yeah, it tells your future.
Like, it's strange because I don't
Your
know.
past.
But it does not penetrate. I do not believe that penetrates.
Like, I don't think I've ever seen a porno that like described how to use that, because I feel like that wouldn't even go in. I feel like that's just fat enough to like just place on top of.
Yeah, no,
and just take space.
Yeah.
Then go in.
You just gotta beat up the outside, but that's it. There's that's it. You're not getting inside. You're just pounding on the door.
Bruised.
Speaking
Ew.
of which,
At what point do I ever cut this in? It's either spoilers or completely clueless, non-contextual things.
so we've made it out of No Nut November, which means
I guess we're starting then.
which means it is now
No dick December.
nope, Destroy Dick December. Now, what is Destroy Dick December? You may ask.
Jordan, please inform me.
Destroy Dick
inform me
December
too.
is on December 1st, you blast once. December 2nd, you blast twice. December 3rd, 3 times. All the way to December 31st, where you're going 31 times in one day.
I don't even think that's possible.
That could kill a man.
I mean, it's to the point where you're just
Spitting out air.
you're just slapping slapping rubber against just mashing against the wall.
In high school.
Shooting air.
Let me tell you just a memory you just unlocked.
Oh God!
In high school, I remember
I beat my dick so much.
A few of my buddies decided to have a contest. Who could stay up the longest? Awake.
Okay.
Who could stay awake the longest?
Yes. I'm glad you clarified.
Yeah.
It could only be like an innuendo for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, not that they were in constant like visual contact with everyone. It was it was an honor system.
Yeah.
And a buddy of mine, it was like day 3.
Oh jeez.
And like everyone's suffering. It's
Yeah.
either like a full, like deep into second day, like somewhere like 35 hours or something like that, or it
Yeah.
is the third day.
Yeah.
It was a long time. And my buddy, he's like, it's, I like, he was saying like, essentially he just, at night, there's nothing to do.
Yeah.
And to try and stay awake, he
Yeah.
would just like start jerking off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like that'd work the other way.
I mean,
don't you guys-
it depends on what your follow-up is.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, that's true.
don't guys just jerk off and then go to sleep after?
Unless you're just
Yeah.
edging the whole time.
True.
Yeah.
Possibly. Not what happened. But, I mean, because it's going to get your heart going. So
Yeah.
if you kind of carry that energy into just something else, then you can kind of keep yourself going. What if you just, like, lay back? Yeah, you'll probably fall asleep. Anyway, he says that he jerked off so many times,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
he would have the muscle spasms,
Yeah.
but that he literally ran out of juice.
Just blowing out air.
He said it was, and it was the only reason why he brought it up, because
Yeah.
it's not like anyone was asking him.
Yeah. Just
It was just like, hey, did you know you could actually run out of semen? Because I was jerking off so many times last night to try and stay
I
awake
applaud how
Yeah.
open he is. It's
that I orgasmed, but nothing came out.
Yeah.
great. Yeah, isn't that the start of like when guys first start to jack off anyways? You don't know when to stop.
No, there's a pretty fine
Yeah.
finish line to it.
Yeah. There's a definite moment
I mean,
when you know.
There are people who
When
give
it's
up.
the first times that you do it and you're like, nothing's
I mean,
coming.
you
And
give
then
up.
something's-
You may give up. Like, I don't know. Like, but once you reach the finish line, you're like, oh, I was running the half marathon.
Yeah.
Everyone else was running the full marathon.
And when you start chipping that, when the iceberg starts to break, then you start to notice, okay, if I keep going.
Like, I assume it can't be like so different from women that once you're on the right track, you're like, okay, I know the road. I might not know how long I'm going to be on this road, but I know I'm going in the right direction.
Yes.
And then eventually you arrive at your destination.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean nutting.
Or you don't. And then you sit there and think about how much of a waste of time that all was.
But isn't that just quitting? All right, you know what? No. I'm not going to completely sound that ignorant about women and sex.
I mean, there was a time where like I was talking to friends and they've never experienced an orgasm.
Yeah.
Like that's like a conversation that I've had with some people that they had no idea what I was talking about.
That's because they're dating all these suckers. They should probably get with another girl who knows what she's doing, find out, and then figure out what she likes from there.
Yeah, because
just send her to me. 100% guaranteed satisfaction.
Which is the worst because I've heard a lot of people lie. They just they just fake it.
You know the very
and I was like, really? You've never had like just a real one or just been brutally honest? Like, hey, it just didn't happen. And it's okay.
The very concept that lying is a thing that every woman knows that she could do, whether she does or does not is irrelevant. Yeah. But the very concept, I feel, really gets into a lot of dudes' heads.
Yeah.
If not
lying about it, or
the fact that you could lie about it.
Oh yeah,
because there's no physical proof.
I don't know.
Sometimes
it's like the worst if like some guy goes about thinking he has this great dick and goes up to some girl and it's just like, yeah, it was trash.
Yeah,
and then it's just like
I have a fear that wakes me up in the middle of the night.
Oh
no! Every girl I've ever been with
has lied about it.
I'm like, actually, no, it didn't. I didn't. It's to which, like, I just have many follow-up questions.
And don't.
That's why I will die a celibate hermit. I
can't
take the pressure. I can't.
I don't know. I just don't see how you could lie about it.
Easy. Yes, I did.
I can't.
You do your Harry Met Sally impression, and like that's it.
Oh my gosh, you're so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it.
I mean,
I can honestly say I've never lied and faked one.
Speaking for the men of the world, thanks. We appreciate your honesty.
Thank you. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's very noble of you.
It's more or less if I can't go, it's not you. My body is dumb.
Sure. and noble, respectful. Thank you for your honesty. But even with that admission,
oh yeah, I'm
it
sure
would
guys
still be in dudes' heads like,
oh yeah, of course.
What's the truth? If she's saying no, then like why did it ever? Like you would question every other orgasm that he thought you had.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just too. I don't like giving that false sense of.
No, granted, a woman lying about whether she came or not. That's protecting the dude.
It is. You know what? I feel at one time was 100% protecting the dude.
Yeah.
Now these days, I kind of feel it's also protecting themselves.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Because there's a lot of insecure fucking
dudes,
bags of shit out there that would take that kind of insecurity and it would fester and it would turn dark.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Oh, well, yeah, that too. I don't know. Sometimes honesty is just too
but
I can't lie. I don't know. I can't lie about it.
Those dudes have fragile egos. Yeah. Like, oh my gosh, no, she's wrong. She's wrong.
Yeah. Like Steph, I assume that you have absolutely lied to men just so they're not embarrassed by any situation, not just sexual, just like in life. You may omit or you may just outright lie just so a dude doesn't feel emasculated, embarrassed in general, or like any kind of
in like any concept
in any way.
I mean, I guess.
People do it.
I know I've done it.
People do it. Not just women. People do it. Like I have absolutely lied to people, and
like
just to make them
feel better. You tried
better.
Something and you didn't say it tasted bad. You were just like, oh yeah, no, this is good.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely tried that again.
And then they make you that dish every fucking day, and you're like, yeah, it's even better.
You got to find a new plan. You got to find a new plan to stop that. But now in these days that we live in, I've become way more aware that it is much more of an issue that women just out of survival need to lie to some men, if not many, most, all maybe, that just to kind of protect them in this way that keeps their, for hyperbole, rage meter from going into the dangerous red zone.
I mean, I've lied about having a boyfriend so guys would leave me alone.
Yeah, and I mean, same general reasoning. The lie is not necessarily important. It's the fact that a woman knows that she would and is comfortable lying for her own protection.
Okay. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And it really bums me out.
Yeah. It's like just one of those things where you realize the reality that some people live with. Is just like, man, my life isn't that hard in some respects.
Oh, it's dumb, but we don't have another word for it that's not corny or cliche. I'm generally a woke human being.
Yeah.
So I'm very conscious of the fact that, yeah, like I am cis, white, in a very like white neighborhood, from a middle class family.
Yeah.
I've fallen out. I am in a poverty. I mean, not living on the street. Yeah. I'm doing much better than that, but I don't reach a middle class kind of financial.
On a slightly related note,
yeah.
I was watching this clip from Most Expensivest, which is a Vice show starring 2 Chainz. Yeah. And he was talking to
2 Chainz?
2 Chainz, the rapper.
Okay,
yes.
okay. I thought maybe you said 2 Janes, and I'm like, I need you to explain. You just can't say 2 Janes. But then I realized, oh yeah, there's a dude out there who calls himself 2 Chainz.
Yes.
Yeah, you know why? Because he has 2
chains.
Yes, he used to go by Titty Boy, then changed his name to 2 Chainz. Because Titty Boy was his nickname as a child. So he was calling himself that as a rapper, and he's like, no, let's just change it to 2 Chainz. Anyway.
Yeah.
I've heard of a lot of punk bands with worse names. Yeah. I can't like make fun of it really.
Yeah. He has an adorable dog. Anyway, so 2 Chainz goes to this one lab, I guess, where they make
beats, right? That's where you make the beats, in the lab.
not that kind of lab.
Oh, okay.
To make chicken.
They're making chicken.
Where you edit podcasts? Yeah. That's what I call this.
The lab.
Anthony, they were making chicken.
Yeah, so they
chicken sandwiches. Yeah,
they grow chickens without harming chickens at all.
Yeah, they grow chickens.
Test tube chickens, basically. So anyway,
okay, I'm listening.
So 2 Chainz is talking to this guy, and he's like, "Yeah, growing up, we were poor, so we'd have to go to Chick-fil-A every weekend." And 2 Chainz is like, "Well, black poor is very different from white poor."
You're right. And like that's the thing. I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
I'm aware of my white privilege. I'm aware of my male privilege. Like I wasn't always.
Yeah.
I've looked back on habits and personality traits I used to have. I'm like, I thought I was doing well.
Yeah.
But this new light has revealed this darkness on me. And I need to be aware, and I need to make sure I don't repeat these things.
Yeah. No, I've come to a lot of realizations about myself in that sense as well.
Which is good. Like a lot has happened in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Socially.
So she's like, ooh, I used to do that shit all the time, and I feel real bad about it, and I just don't anymore. like
there was definitely a part of me. I mean, maybe 5 years and before. I don't know. Like I don't try and pinpoint it enough. I just know there was definitely a time where I was very much a nice guy.
Oh no, same here.
Yeah,
100%.
Where I did actions of kindness in never an expectation, but definitely a hope.
In hopes of
like, well, if I keep doing enough nice things and show myself to be a nice guy, this girl will have sex with me.
But not in that sense.
Not.
I hope if I do these nice things, this boy will have sex with me.
Yeah.
No, it's just like
not in that sense.
You do nice things in hopes of getting something in return. Not necessarily sex. Mostly it's sex, but
I always thought because they were always just kind of like
it's like a tit for tat. It's like a
treat others how you would treat yourself. So it was just like,
but like I would tell myself that. Like, you would rationalize it like, well, yeah, I'm being nice, but I'm also a nice person in general to other people who I am not sexually attracted to. Yeah. But if you really sat with yourself and like, okay, well, how far would I go for a male friend? How far would I go for a sexually attractive female friend?
Yeah.
The levels are not equal.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do a lot because they're not that great.
They're pretty decent.
I don't know. Every time I
never had a
feel like I
Klondike bar.
want one, and then I get it,
right?
Yeah.
and then
I'm
they're
thinking York peppermint patty.
just
Also good.
okay.
I've never had that one.
It takes a particular taste.
Yeah.
I like peppermint patties. Those are good.
I've never had a York.
They're
peppermint
refreshing.
They are.
They're like junior mints. I like junior mints.
It's the same. It's essentially a bigger junior mint if you've had
Yeah.
junior mints.
Oh, because it's a junior of a peppermint patty.
No, but
It's a junior mint.
it's literally
Yes,
a junior mint.
I get it, guys.
No, I don't think you do.
Yeah, I don't think you do at all.
You have York peppermint patties, and then the smaller version is a junior mint because it's a junior.
There's no
it's just
mint
a
in
junior
York.
If you
mint.
take a bunch of the junior mints, mash them together, York peppermint
Have you
patty.
ever thought how junior mints are essentially like a chocolate covered Mentos, but just not with the crunchy part?
Not until
No?
you just said that.
I don't think that's right either.
I don't think that's
It's
right
a,
at all.
it's a different like.
And then a York peppermint patty is just a
Consistency
big
inside.
version of that.
No, it's not.
If you took
Stop
a bunch of
saying
Mentos
that.
and squished them together, dipped it in
That's
chocolate,
not it. That's not it at
dropped
all.
pills everywhere.
Oh God.
That's all right. I took mine.
Okay.
I'll figure it out later.
It's all right,
Um,
they're child sealed.
True.
Yeah.
There are no child that live here, but I always put the child sealed side back on
Yeah.
on all the caps.
You never know. You have cats.
I don't even think I've
Soon as
really
one gets
looked at the
clever enough.
child sealed part on a.
Well, there's the tab. That's the child seal, and then pretty much everyone I see now has the other end of the cap as a screw lid for just easy done.
Oh,
Thank you.
I think the ones I've seen are the ones where you kind of like apply a little pressure and then you can turn it.
Still child safe.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Because children have really, really weak hands.
Yeah. They're essentially like it is for children up to 5 or 6. I can't imagine like this little tab outsmarting many children past 6 or 7.
You know, one time I went to the doctors and I told them that how I didn't really want to take these pills, like big pills.
Oh, yeah.
So, and
Like, well, if you-
and then they
if you
kind of took it
pound
the
and
other
ground
way,
it
and
down,
then they
you can
gave
sniff
me what is it, the suppositories,
Yeah.
and then I was just like,
You messed up.
Then I thought,
You messed up.
wow, these are even bigger pills, and then I realized,
Doc, I have
oh,
to
these
swallow
go up
this.
the other way. I never used them.
Good
I just
news.
didn't take
it's a
the pill.
suppository.
Yeah, I didn't know what they were. I was just like, these are
Big as
odd.
his head.
Hello, Futurama.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever. Yeah, I've ne-
God damn it! All right.
I don't think I've ever used one in my. No, I've never used one in my life.
A suppository?
Yeah,
You don't.
no.
You want to use a suppository. You ever... All right, here's the thing.
Tell us your suppository
Have
story.
you ever went poop
Suppository.
before? Suppository.
Yeah, several times a day.
Okay, now think of that feeling of relief when you finally get that turtle out, right? Now imagine that
Sucking back in.
getting sucked right back in. Say you're trying to go and someone bursts through the door, you have to push it back in really quick.
Yeah, I don't think I like this.
No, you shouldn't. It doesn't feel great.
Yeah, I don't think I ever
Mean
want to
something
have
going
to.
into the body? I don't think Steph can relate. I don't think Steph has a concept of what that could possibly be
No,
like.
no, because this is in a totally non-sexual way.
True.
Yeah, I
where
don't think I've
that's-
ever.
It's not what you want at the time.
I remember as a kid I had to do that. I had the
no dilation
thermometer
happening. There's
when they had to check
You
your
weren't ready.
yeah.
temperature
Yes.
That's a
with a
pretty
thermometer.
small thermometer.
Yeah, but
though.
it's like a small, tiny one, and
Yeah,
you
it's
like
thin.
you just know you don't like it, and you
Sure.
can't stop moving.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never had
I
to use a
assume
suppository.
all children don't like that.
Something I've always
and
been amazed.
dogs and cats.
Yeah,
I don't think
something-
anything like
Something
that.
I've always been amazed about
Oh,
is
I don't-
whenever I had a suppository, that I never just blasted it back out. I'm really surprised that's never happened.
Oh yeah, no, I the concept of a suppository, I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like naturally it
I'd want to-
would
want
not
to push.
It
Yeah.
would not stay. Like,
Yeah.
it would
Yeah,
take
wouldn't
a
it not?
constant mental concentration to not shit it back out.
Yeah, and it's weird. I was a kid and I didn't.
It's like
do
a girl
that,
with a
so-
tampon. Like,
Yes.
yeah,
There you go. You tampon. It's just a tampon, but in your asshole.
yeah. Oh, interesting.
There, guys, we explained suppositories.
So
And it doesn't come out.
League of Ridiculous Conversations, man. We got the answers. Answering the questions that nobody asked.
And
I
no
love
one
it.
really wanted the answers to.
We're a podcast version of the meme where it's nobody, nothing.
Yeah.
us, this podcast.
Today,
Nobody asked for it.
Yeah.
my what is it? My boss had asked like if I could stay extra for covering work or whatever, and I was just like, no, I was like, I have to leave early because I have to try to get to North Park, and I'm trying to like not get stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
And she's like, did you move? And I was like, no, I do a
appointment.
podcast. Yeah.
Oh, when you admit to someone for the first time you do a podcast.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, no, I do a podcast in North Park, and yeah, I just don't want to be stuck in traffic because I have to be there by like 6-ish.
And is this a person who's like aware of what podcasts are?
Vaguely.
Okay.
Followed by,
So we have a new listener. What you're telling us?
you do a podcast? And I was like, oh yeah, I do a podcast with friends. We just talk about like life and stuff, movies,
And
and
this is
stuff
the
we
first
watch
episode
and
she'll
weird.
hear.
All right, so they're aware of what a podcast is. They may not listen, but they're aware of the format.
Yeah, she was more or less like, wow, you do that? And I was like, yeah, it's me, Jordan, and Anthony. We just talk about random stuff. And
It's
she's
not hard.
Yeah, and she was just
you're
like,
just talking into a microphone.
oh,
That's-
where are you guys on? And I was like,
Oh,
we're on like Spotify and iHeartRadio.
This is
and
why
stuff.
I make you both repeat all the social medias.
Oh,
so that
well, I
in
didn't
real
tell
life,
her the social. Like, I told her what we were on. I didn't give her the title.
all
Yeah,
right.
no, that's
Okay.
oh,
So
okay.
she
Yeah,
still can't find us.
No.
Because she doesn't know what the name is.
no, but she was aware and was just like, "Oh, that's cool." And I was
think
like,
it would
"Yeah, it's
take-
pretty fun."
Yeah.
I don't know if you
names.
could Google search me and then it just shows up. I don't think we're searchable that way.
I mean, if you
Not,
search up my
not well enough.
Yeah.
actually, I'm curious now if I just
Because like in the descriptions of the podcast, I never really use anyone's last name, or never your guys's, because it's too formal. The artist name for the podcast is League of Ridiculous Conversations. I don't know if there's somewhere in those back tags or like in the SEO of the podcast itself if it has
show
our
up?
full names.
I don't think so.
If I would assume if it's possible at all, it is very difficult to like Google Stephanie Aloysius Agnes
That's true.
podcast.
I've actually been told to delete someone's photo off like my DeviantArt because it showed up when they Google searched themselves.
Yeah, good SEO.
yeah, that's really good SEO. Wait, who was the person?
I don't want to say. I just know she reached out to me one time and said, "Hey,
It's a lady.
your photo is still on your DeviantArt.
Like, is it?
Can you take that out?"
Was it
and
a
I was
bad
like, "Sure."
picture? Or?
No, it was a fine picture. She just
Didn't want to be
didn't
found?
want to be found.
Huh.
Huh?
That's interesting.
Yeah. That's because at this point I've kind of given up on trying to like hide shit. Because like I'm just out on the internet.
I mean, if you participate in the internet,
Yeah.
then it's out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, I want to.
It's an all or nothing kind
Yeah.
of
And
situation.
it's also one of those things where I want the clout, but I don't want it.
Then you
I've
go to
been-
clout.com if
I
it's
don't
still
know.
even a thing, which I'm about to look up.
For years and years and years, I've always just put stuff online
God.
that like I really just
We're on
didn't
image,
care.
We're still on image search.
Because it's like you could go back to old. That was like one of the reasons. I don't know. I think almost a lot of people's profile
it's gone.
pictures were because I posted a picture.
Yeah, it's
of
clout
them.
with a K.
Oh.
But yeah, I think because I think for the most part, clout has been replaced by a social blade for the most part.
What?
I've never heard what Social Blade is.
It does exactly what clout does.
It cuts the.
But like clout
The
wasn't really anything very different either.
No, it's
like the same as like Vero
kind of.
or like a Google Plus. Like it was the same thing.
Wait, is
slightly
clout its own
different.
thing?
Yes, clout was its own social media.
Yeah, it was his own social media thing, but it also measured like how.
Oh yeah, it scored your reach.
Yes, it scored your reach. That's why
I didn't even
That's
know
not
that was a
healthy.
thing. I thought clout was just a phrase people said. I
It's
didn't know
a
it was
word.
an
No, it's a-
actual
it's a
thing.
Clout is a word.
Yeah, clout is the.
I didn't know it was a social thing either. I just thought clout was just a term that people decided
let's
to
look
use.
up the actual definition with the C this time. It should pop up at the beginning.
Okay. Clout.
A heavy blow with the hand or a hard object or influence.
Oh, is there an Urban Dictionary
influence
definition?
or power, especially in politics or business? There you go. Number 2.
I trust those because they give you an example sentence, and I like listening to those.
Don't trust Urban Dictionary.
It's
for
so
the
funny
definition.
though.
Sure,
Come on.
for entertainment purposes.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Don't like be like, oh, that's the factual.
Yeah.
It's just
I don't believe that
interesting.
Webster motherfucker.
Yeah,
He's full of lies.
But clout, the word, is exactly what clout, the social media thing, did.
Yeah.
It measures.
It's very aptly named.
Clout is influence or power, especially in politics or business.
Yeah,
that's
and what do
clout
these
is.
scores look like?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like kind of like just your reach or whatever.
Like, what were these reaches?
They probably
I reached
simplified
3K.
it.
I reached.
They probably simplified it to something easier, like maybe just I don't know, like you could do like a 1 to 10 score. I don't know.
Okay.
I doubt it was like your reach because your reach also kind of fluctuates a lot, so your clout would be all over the place.
Yeah.
So it could have just been. I mean, it could have been a color scale. I really, really don't know.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know
like
either.
that's why right now a social blade is probably the closest thing to what clout did.
So they measure your reach as like.
Well, there's just straight analytics. Shows all your followers and all that stuff. Like
Sometimes I think
That's not
followings.
no,
That's not good.
it's not good, but
Like,
it's
that's a thing that
but
like,
it's
is
what,
unhealthy.
It's what influencers like constantly look at. Like,
Sure, but it's unhealthy.
oh, definitely.
I think followings and people who watch things are very fluctuates a lot because
It
sometimes
does.
like example, let's use Twitch for an example.
Mm-hmm.
Like last night, I streamed a game.
Hey, all
Didn't
right.
post anywhere about it really,
where did
except
you stream
Facebook
it?
the next day. On Twitch.
Which would be.
Oh,
I'm trying to help you out.
for me, Steph X on X me at Twitch,
All right.
and I was playing Life is Strange 2, and like they have the little hashtags that you can like tag on to the video, which I think one of them was like casual. I think it was like casual streaming.
Yep.
As like one of
Like if
them.
someone searches the hashtag inside of Twitch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was like a casual streaming. There was
It's just like in like any other
Everything now.
Yeah. Anything that has a search
or it
bar.
was like I think it was like first views. Something along the lines of like your first view of a game type I can't
First
think of the
playthrough.
what is it?
First playthrough
Yeah, first playthrough
or
I think.
blind playthrough
Or blind playthrough. Those three. First playthrough, blind playthrough, and casual gaming. It's
Yeah.
not much, but I had 6 people watching me, and I was like, I don't know who these 6 people are.
Also, do you know why?
But I hope I'm entertaining to you, because one, did not show my face. I talked confusing, but
Also, do
That's
you,
about it.
do you know why?
no.
Your name is Stephanie.
Oh. I don't know. My
I mean,
name
how,
is...
how consistent was it like at 6? Did they stick around for a while?
It kept going 4-6, 4-6, 4-6,
Okay.
and then it went down to 2, and then popped back at 6, and I was like, I mean, somebody's watching me for an hour.
I'll let you know this right now. That is more than I've ever had.
Yeah,
But Jordan, you're out there streaming on Twitch.
Yes, Jordan is a bear.
Yeah.
yeah.
Doing your games.
Yep.
What game are you doing now?
Like, I was gonna play some.
Shut up,
more-
nobody cares.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna do some more Darksiders, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna do some Call of Duty because I've just been playing a lot of Call of Duty lately.
I'm getting destroyed online for Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's
Again,
that's-
you see my name, Steph. This is a girl.
I don't mean anything.
I mean, if you see my latest Call of Duty stream, I went nuts.
There's some girls I follow on Twitter that will post like videos of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
They fucking wreck.
Yeah,
it is
I can't.
insane.
There's a lot of amazing
Not good.
quote girl gamers.
I mean,
Like,
I'm really
I don't know why we
happy-
have to call them girl gamers. They're just
just gamers,
gamers
yeah.
who happen to be
I
girls.
don't really like saying girl gamers.
It sounds condescending.
It has a negative connotation.
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
feel,
I don't ever hashtag
gamer
girl or gamer girl. I can't do it. It makes me cringe.
Unless
I
like
hate it.
I want to kind of.
And no
poke
offense
fun
to
at it.
anyone who does it. it just personally makes me cringe.
Anyone who tries to own it as
I don't like it. I like
That's fine.
I like video games. I like saying I play games,
but
I won't throw.
Honestly, if you throw the Gamer Girl hashtag on there, whatever,
you would get more.
You would get a lot more.
True, but I
That's the only reason why I ever use it.
I hate it. Ugh. I don't know. It makes me cringe. There are times where it's just like I'll read it online or I'll see people who don't really play and then put all the hashtags plus Gamer Girl, and I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah. But I mean, it's part of the hustle, putting all the hashtags.
That's true.
All the tags and all that. Yeah, it's just
I know.
So because you're trying to get that visibility.
Yeah.
You've seen all the tags I put into the podcast SEO.
I do some random
and you know the Instagram social medias.
You know the thing that made me laugh today was when the Baby Yoda post on Twitter went up, and then Flobo's like, "This is cute, but where's the podcast
link?"
Yeah, that made me laugh.
I did see that, and I saw it early.
That made me laugh. I read that too.
And I meant to okay, I'm gonna roll with this and post the podcast link today. Spoiler, I didn't. And I feel like my window for being relevant to that comment is coming to an end. But I saw it, and I had a couple thoughts. One, and the primary one was, if you know me here, if you are aware of the LoRC podcast Twitter handle, and you're aware we have a podcast, why aren't you already subscribed?
That's also true.
As to which then, why would you need the link at all?
Yeah.
It should automatically be coming to your phone.
Yeah.
Now, Flobo Boyce, who was on our Comic-Con area podcast. At Flobito. Is a comedian. And so I know he saw an opportunity to put something fun online, and then that's what he did. But that was my first time like a link for your podcast, I feel, is never really for your fans. It's in the hopes that someone
will stumble
upon it, or your fans share it.
Yeah.
It's not useful to your fans directly.
Or what if it's for the fans that forgot to check their podcast app? Oh, right, the podcast is out today. Let me just click on this.
I don't know. I guess all right. So there has to be people out there who are subscribed to so many podcasts that you kind of get tucked into the bottom.
Yeah. I know. I'm subscribed to a lot of podcasts.
Yeah. I feel like I need to cut some out.
Yeah.
And be real with myself.
Yeah.
I'm never going to catch up to these. And then there are people who are so rare.
Yeah.
But still enjoy the medium once in a while.
Yeah.
That they have completely forgotten what they listen to.
Yeah, yeah.
But primarily, a link on our social media for the podcast is not for the fans we have.
Yeah.
It's for the people who we don't have.
It's true. But it also doesn't hurt.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So if one of you want to post that link, that'd be swell.
All right, Steph.
Sure.
Okay, so today... thinking about the podcast, trying to think of okay, this is what I can bring.
Yeah.
There was follow up to Black Friday.
Oh yes.
They were
that we could do. I've got an interesting mishap today that could lead to some fun. And I had a random thought.
All right.
Okay.
So. Which of these sounds the most enticing?
I want to know the random thought before you lose it.
Okay. Well, and actually, I had one early today and I forgot it.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying.
I had another one later, and so I put it as a reminder on my phone, and it went off an hour ago.
Yeah.
So it's still on the face of my phone.
Let's do that before you lose it.
Okay.
All right. So in the outermost of this concept, would you sell your body to science in any way? Meaning, once you're dead. Meaning, would you take an experimental drug for money? Would you participate in medical studies for money?
Yes to all
Is
three.
this all? Is this like actually your body, or like if you, I guess,
As opposed to
liquids to
bodily fluids?
bodily fluids?
You mean like donating blood?
both?
Yeah.
Both, all of the above.
Oh yeah, I already got asked to sign up. I actually had to sign. I had to sign a form to not be included.
I mean, I'm out here.
They're like, enough, Steph.
Yeah.
We have enough blood.
No,
Exactly.
no.
I'm out here trying to give them my semen. They're like, no, Jordan, we don't need your sperm anymore.
I
We're
gotta-
full up here. You've donated enough.
we
Yeah,
have 5 buckets in the back.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I got a letter from the blood bank telling me that I need to like physically write that I cannot that I will no longer donate if I don't want to because they are using my blood for special things.
Like, what kind of special things? You got special blood?
Yeah, there's
What's
something
your
in
blood
my
type? Do you have a rare blood type?
No, which makes no sense.
Well, what if you just have a special enzyme in your blood?
Maybe that's what it is because they gave me a special card to carry now, and if I didn't want to sign up, I actually had to fill out a paper that said I didn't want to.
That's
do
weird,
it.
though.
Yeah, that's super. No, you should be donating your blood and find out what's
Well, that's
going
what I told
on.
you the last time I donated my blood. They tagged it. They tagged.
Why?
They tagged my pouch,
Yes,
and they
yes.
said that they needed it for something.
But, like, they don't...
I need this for science.
yeah.
And then,
Science reasons.
and then I got. Yeah, I think it's at the house, but I actually got this clear card that has like. There's like a sequence of numbers with like dashes and
blood
like
donation to be specifically used for this purpose. This serial
there's like
number
a
purpose.
there's like a
Steph got that special
there's like
blood.
this weird
I'm real confused.
thing. Like I got a card and then it says like that I donate blood, but there's just this weird sequence of like
There's a
numbers
serial
and
number. There's some
and
kind
there's
of...
something
and
there that I thought was strange because I was like I don't know what this means.
Have you
other than
tried,
the fact that-
looking it up or asking like what?
Well, I mean I read that paper, but I was just like, oh, this is kind of cool, I guess.
Well, what did it say?
It just said that they would use my blood continuously, and that if I didn't want to be in that program anymore, that I need to sign the paper not to
do
be in
you
it.
make regular blood donations?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm not like required
so you
to.
are-
I just do it.
You are voluntarily participating in some kind of medical study of some sort.
I guess now because they just said.
Well,
that.
no, because you just go to those mobile blood banks and then.
I've gone to mobile blood banks. I've gone to like the blood banks, but like
So next time you go to one, are you supposed to show them your card? Like, hey,
Yeah.
this is I was given
I'm
this.
donating
card.
blood, but for this specific purpose.
yeah, something along those
It's
lines.
still weird.
It is super. Like, what if your blood is what causes the zombie apocalypse?
We're
I don't think it's like that, but yeah, I did get my blood tagged one time.
Maybe that's what they needed because it's already started. We don't know yet. They're like,
Yeah.
we just need this blood.
Steph
cure
is one
it.
of the immune.
Yeah.
But I've had times where like they've taken my blood and nothing changed. But the other time that I went to donate blood, this guy, like one of the guys who was like just in the place, just kept trying to like, what is it? Not
Hit on you?
yes, but
Oh God.
well, one he was trying to hit on me, and
You
two
give blood often?
he was just kind of like
Dang,
trying
girl, you
to
got
like
that
make
red
me
blood.
join like this
Nah,
donating.
I got it.
What is it? Platelets.
Platelets.
Platelets. Yeah, he was just like, you should look into donating those. You know, you donate blood regularly, like you don't
Hey,
you just
girl.
choose to donate. And I was like, I mean, this is the only thing I can. I don't have money to give people, so just take blood that I produce anyways.
Hey, girl. I see you'll be positive. I be positive that we gonna make a good
Oh,
match.
good lord!
I be positive we be knocking boots.
I'd be positive that you'd be saying, "Oh,
Okay. I'm gonna put that at the
I
bottom.
always get
Yeah,
mixed
well.
up. I think I'm negative.
you're O
O
positive."
negative.
I'm
O
O
negative
positive.
is rare.
I'm O positive.
Yes.
Oh, you're a universal donor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then all right, you do have valuable blood.
Yes, I believe I'm O positive as well.
Oh,
all
okay.
right, you both have positive. I have just plain ass A positive. I have
Oh,
not
oh.
special blood.
That's really just. Oh,
I always
okay.
thought O positive was very common.
Yeah, I thought it was very common, but then
It's-
they always.
It's not rare,
Yeah.
but because it's a universal,
Yeah.
Anyone
that's why
can
it's
use
yeah,
it.
anyone can
Use
use.
it.
That's why it's valuable. That's why, like, they really encourage O positives to donate because if I walk in and they're out of A's,
I can
take
help
a B.
you or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think O positive is good for every person, including like an O negative. I'm not quite sure.
Because isn't O negative a universal receiver or something like that?
That's more complicated than I know. I only know typo negative, the band.
I know they always, unfortunately, one of the biggest times that they usually ask for donations is whenever a shooting happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually when it's like that, unfortunately, is the time that they're always just like, hey, we're running, which kind of blows my mind too, because whenever I get the call that says, hey, we're running out of that blood, and it's the fact that it's so universal and you're running out,
your go-to
is scary.
Your go-to. Like, I could go through our blood filing cabinet and pull like, oh, I need an A positive, I need a B negative, or I could just grab an O. So yeah, I don't think that's actually how it works, but
yeah,
your blood is valuable.
Well, just know, guys, I'd be willing
in the
to
zombie
donate
apocalypse
blood.
when we need blood transfusions. We gotta get Steph. She's
I'll
a blood
blood
bag.
for you. You know.
Okay.
It might take a while. It might be like every 6 to 8 weeks because I need to be okay myself.
You can donate like once a week.
I am now confused.
No, you can't. You're supposed to do it like at least 6 to 8.
I thought you could do it once a week.
I mean, maybe if I worked
How
my
else
way
did I
up
pay
to
rent
it.
that one time?
Oh, no.
Okay, so
All right, go ahead.
Blood types are classified as A, B, AB, and O, and are further grouped by the presence or absence of an antigen called Rh factor. This makes them either Rh positive or Rh negative.
Okay.
For example, O positive blood does not have A or B antigens on the surface of the cells, but it is positive for the presence of Rh factor. In contrast, O negative blood does not have A or B antigens or Rh factor. For this reason, type O negative blood is considered a universal red cell donor type.
Oh, negative is universal.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the other way.
I thought it was the other way around too.
So negative is...
You're both here just like trying to push your blood on people, trying to fucking kill them or make them sick or whatever that happens. Whatever that does.
So during the zombie apocalypse, don't take Steph's blood.
Steph and Jordan are not blood bags.
Sorry, I can't be a blood bag to you.
Let's see. Animal protein, the diet. Oh, this is talking about all the types of diet we're supposed to be eating with your blood types.
Okay, so
like special things to eat and stuff.
All right, so to the next step.
Yes.
So you're willing to give your body one way or another to scientific research.
Yes.
Yes.
The next step, your body after death, would you donate to science? And let's go to the extreme that they won't have anything to bury of you. They take your entire body.
I mean, I'd be fine with that because I'm not using it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, at my funeral, I'm telling everyone this. At my funeral,
there won't be any ash in the cannon.
No, it's fine. We're gonna shoot my body out of the cannon. Then
it's for science. No, man,
then
you can't
scientists
ruin it.
can scoop it out of the ocean or wherever
That's
it
no
lands,
good.
and now it's theirs.
That's no good.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works. It's a terrible idea.
Ask them to just decapitate me and shoot that out of the cannon.
Just the head?
Just the head.
I feel the brain's pretty important. Okay, Jordan.
Just my penis then. That's
Oh my god.
They don't need a cannon. Jordan, for $1,000, would you sell your body?
for $1,000?
Yeah. I will give you $1,000
right now.
$1,000 now.
Yeah.
For the right to your body when you die.
That seems so low for my body.
Yeah, it seems really low.
I think I priced myself higher than that.
I'm starting low. All right. Steph, same, you feel...
Yeah, I think it's like
you
low.
wouldn't take $1,000 right now for the rights of your body after you die.
I mean...
Right now, $1,000.
I don't know. If you really think about it, once I'm dead, like, there's really no use for my body.
There's no
per se.
inconvenience of it?
Yeah.
It's just a matter of like, I think I could get more money.
Like
that's the only reason why you would really wait and really not take the offer. It's either religious reasons, personal reasons where you just are uncomfortable with the fact that like your body won't be in the ground, or whatever your plans are.
I guess in a sense I could see where like that would be your problem to dispose of my body because I know having a body and trying to
so my family can come visit that.
Yeah.
But I was also saving the money of having to bury me. So
yeah, because it's expensive.
It's very expensive.
Yeah, it's all expensive. Like the goth in me still wants like a cool ass headstone.
Yeah,
but I just want to be. I just want to be.
You could have a headstone anywhere.
It's true.
You don't have to have a body there.
But yeah, like I want to be cremated. So there's no body to put in the ground, but I want a headstone.
I mean,
because I just want a place for ravens to perch.
Yeah.
You could be a place where ravens perch.
That's my plans. Everyone knows it now. It's on the podcast. I want some kind of headstone or memorial for ravens specifically to perch on.
And I
ravens
want my body,
only.
And I want my body shot out of a cannon. That's
okay. So
non-negotiable.
$5,000.
No, God no.
Still no.
No.
Steph, still no.
No.
You feel.
Yeah, I feel a little.
The usefulness, the value of your body after you have no use for it is worth more than $5,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
10.
More.
Really?
Yep.
Because I don't even think you can get more. Steph?
No, I think I would settle.
Settle for 10? $10,000 now for the use of your body when you have no use for it.
Yeah, like what if I live to be 100? Then you just wasted your time and I got money.
You totally beat the odds.
Yeah.
And you won in that bet versus the other company because
feel
they
like-
probably don't exist at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, granted,
But like, what if I died and you didn't even get my body?
Well,
Then I'm still rich.
Yeah. You know what, Steph? You're rich no matter what. Because you get this money now.
I love the fact that you're saying you're rich with $10,000.
Yeah, that would help me out a lot.
And no, 10,000 will go a long
10,000
way.
will go a long
10,000
way.
will make creditors stop calling, and that's more than happy for me.
$10,000 rich.
No, I could get a decent car.
Oh God.
With $10,000, I think my debt would go away.
Not mine.
Mine would be enough where like I could actually like pay the minimum of like $25 a month for credit.
10,000 is enough for me to get good credit, you know?
Like it would
in about 5 years. In about 5 years.
It would take care of all my credit debt, but that fucking accident some years back, it's on there. So 10 is not enough. Okay, so 10,000 right now in your bank account for the use of your body when you are not even conscious or
Okay, I think I've settled.
You have no
I
concept.
think you could take my body away.
Okay, for $10,000.
Okay.
Jordan,
Yes.
what is the value that you feel your body has when you no longer have any value to it?
Exactly the amount it would take to bury it in a coffin.
Good point.
That's about $10,000.
No, it's not.
It can be more.
Yeah.
Well, again,
but-
it depends on
but-
what you want.
The thing is say funerals 15 to 20 grand
Yeah.
for like if you want to like I guess not go insane, but like do something that like you see on television.
Yeah.
Television style. That's a lot. 15, 20. They're not offering you 15 or 20.
Yeah.
But if they take your body, nobody has to pay that.
Yeah.
So
It's also true.
like it's sure it's a thing of value, but in the direction that they're offering you, nobody pays that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of moot.
Okay.
So
I'll try to push for 11.
that's just a spiteful move. That's just spiteful negotiation. Like, I don't want to give you what you offer me. I just want more.
Yep.
I want to know where you're comfortable with, and I just want $1,000 more.
I got bills to pay.
It's free money.
I know.
Like, it's essentially, here's free money.
But okay,
Yeah.
but it's also that thing is like, yeah, okay, fine, I'll take 10. It's like, we would have gone to 15. It's like, God damn it. Like,
I mean, I doubt it's a negotiation at all.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're like, here, we'll give you blank amount for the rights of your body hopefully it's always for scientific research.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's probably people out there selling it for other reasons, but the legit reason I think is only scientific research.
What if you do this and then you die? Like, let's say you die prematurely
you
for
lose
whatever
the bet.
reason. But
If you lose before you can spend the
suddenly
money.
you come back. And that's what they're doing. That's
the scientific research is reanimating the human body. Then you win?
Yeah, I guess.
That'd be weird.
Like if you come back, if the research is to bring people back from the dead, you come back with at the very least all your mental facilities.
Yeah.
Then you really win?
Yeah.
Like it's
true. Gotta spend that money and I'm still alive.
For someone who has like no real concern for their physical body after death.
Yeah.
It's essentially like free money. Fuck yeah, that's a large amount.
Yeah.
I'm not really concerned, although my family may be.
Yeah.
But they see my body way more than I do. I am stuck on this inside perspective.
Yes.
That maybe they wouldn't be comfortable with the fact, but I am a organ donor.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, like all the inside guts, take it. Like I hope that when I die, my organs go to at least one person that can use it, that extends their life. I really hope that.
I hope I'm the heart that goes into John Q's son.
Was it a heart?
It was something like that.
It's something important, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure it wasn't kidneys.
Yeah, no, I think it was the heart because that when he said,
it's pretty serious.
Okay, use me because he's gonna just die. That's. Yeah.
But he doesn't.
He doesn't. No.
Okay.
I've never seen it.
It's a good movie.
It's a really good movie.
I believe
it's my favorite Denzel movie.
I'm not saying. I mean, over The Equalizer.
Yeah, no, because it's very emotional.
All right.
It's okay, use me.
I have no idea what that line is like contextually.
Yeah, but when you watch the movie, whenever you watch it and it happens, it'll hit you.
Okay.
And you'll be like, you know what?
I get it now.
I get it, Jordan.
Yeah.
All those previous times where he did that impression, I understand.
I get it. I understand.
Like I really have no problem. I would like to be remembered, but let's be honest, we all want to be remembered, but nobody wants to remember our body in death.
It's true.
Yeah.
So what is the use of our bodies?
That's true. That's kind of like when people's like pets die, and then they want them like stuffed.
No, fuck that.
That's fucked up.
No.
I don't think I could do. Yeah, I can't do that.
It's yeah, that's pretty messed up.
Yeah, I can't.
Like the whole second life purpose thing. Like I don't know. I've always. I don't know. Maybe it's me thinking like spiritually, I guess. But like I've always thought like a body should be like laid at rest.
I mean, yes, sure. I would enjoy to have my very own Rowdy from Scrubs, but I couldn't do that to any of my pets.
But then I get how that's a difference for like donating, because at that point, like I'm sure the body is already at rest, but now this body's just there. And then it goes into deep thinking of like, what if your state is still in that body, but you're just rotting away? And why would it'd be best if maybe you were used?
That's a 2-sentence horror story.
There's a Tales from the Crypt that does that.
Oof.
It's pretty like it's rad.
Okay.
I remember it from as a child. It stuck with me.
Yeah. Oh boy.
So, all right. So I mean, there's no real like definitive answer.
Yeah.
All right. So for 11 and 10 grand, I can buy your bodies for quote unquote
after I'm
scientific
dead.
use. Yeah, after you're dead. So free money.
And then he comes to kill us.
Actually, you told me I could have your body. What the fuck, Anthony? I'm not dead yet.
I mean, it's literally a supernatural episode with souls.
Okay, now while you're alive, would you sell a kidney to a stranger? You only need one. Let's put kidney and partial liver.
I guess it would really absolutely depend on the situation.
Money is the situation.
Dang it.
Probably not.
Yeah, I feel like if a friend needed it, then I would give it, hands down.
It's a noble thing that makes you feel good.
Yeah.
This is just straight money, though.
Yeah, excuse me, if I gave you like a sucky body part and now you're suffering because of the body part I gave you, I'm real sorry that happened.
I give you my bad liver.
That's on them. That's on them. But if a dude in a lab coat comes to you and is like, I will give you $2,000.
I would be like, first off, sir, why in a motherfucking lab coat? We're in North Park right now.
Why that lab coat so dirty?
2, why are you wearing rubber gloves now?
Please step into my office. Sir, that's an alley. $2,000. Your medical bills, all of that is paid for. So it is straight $2,000 profit for kidney or partial liver.
I am not that desperate for
your
money.
liver will grow back. Yeah, it's weird. Your liver will grow back.
But that's your kidney.
Yeah, you won't get another kidney. But you only need one.
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, no.
I'm good.
They told me I didn't need my gallbladder, technically.
And you don't, because you're still alive.
Yeah, I mean...
Unless... fades away.
Guys, we're still doing the ghost episode.
I've been waiting so long to tell you this, but...
Steph just wiggled her arms up and down in slow motion.
It only took how many years?
Finally.
I'm waiting for the right episode for it to come out.
I've been lying this whole time. I've been faking life.
So technically every episode's been a ghost episode.
Yeah. That's why we're still on it. Okay, so by being alive
Yes.
and going through the discomfort of surgery,
Yeah.
and it matters that you don't know who this is going for, or maybe what, because let's say it's open scientific research or for a person to have. They saw you on the street. They need a kidney. They like you. They want your kidney. 2,000 is, and it seems like you guys don't have a price. There is no price high enough.
Nah.
No, but I don't think I'd do it for 2,000.
Yeah, I
like
definitely
I would
would
do
do
it
it for
for more.
2,000.
You would do it for more?
I think I would do it for more than that.
5?
No, I think...
Really?
Well, because now we're talking about...
Okay.
Like,
wait.
I'm still technically alive.
No,
and
you
I'm
are alive.
losing one
True.
of the things.
But like, I think even people with one kidney really aren't medically affected very much by only having one kidney.
Oh yeah, no, not at all. But what if that kidney goes bad?
Then you get someone else's kidney.
Yeah, then you have to pay
yeah, but that's
$5,000.
like, that's a lot of money. That's like
Okay.
full circle. I might as well
Okay.
just keep my bad kidneys.
Okay.
Not worry about anyone's kidneys except my own.
All right. In the contract that you sign, if your kidney goes back, they will find someone else's kidney and provide for you, covering the medical costs.
Okay, with that being said, I still don't think that money is enough.
All right. Let's jump up to the value of your entire body versus just your kidney while you're alive.
$10,000.
$10,000 for your kidney to go to a purpose that is only explained as medical research or a human being.
And if your kidney goes bad, you get a free kidney.
You get a free kidney.
All expenses paid.
Yes. Get to go to Kidneyville.
In that scenario, okay, yeah, I guess.
For 10, or for the scenario that they'll cover any future
Well, because if they're covering
kidney-related
everything
issues.
else,
That one,
that's
yes.
like...
Kidney-related issues.
Okay.
Yes, if we get $10,000 and they take care of any kidney-related
If
issues,
you
yes.
get lung cancer, that's on you.
Yeah, that's fine.
If your other kidney goes bad, they'll take care of it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take the $10,000.
There's no way you're getting 10.
I know I'm not, but I'm just saying in this scenario, I'm taking the 10.
I'm gonna Google something while you guys kind of mull this over.
It's going to the dark web to see how much it is
How
to
much
buy a
kidney
kidney.
is- Oh, shit.
Jeremy's not here to get me onto the dark web.
You just have to use the Onion browser, and you just. I mean, so yeah. What if you say you actually do sell your kidney, and then you see that man take your kidney
And crush it? I'd be really upset.
I just really want to crush a kidney with my bare hands.
I'd be really mad.
No, what if it's like Hannibal Lecter, and he just like cooks
Just
it?
ate my kidney
He cooks it in a fine meal.
and actually serves it with kidney beans?
Yes.
So pissed off.
Yep. He serves the kidney with kidney beans, among other things.
Be so mad.
Just to really drive home like the irony of it.
Yeah. Be really pissed off.
You know, that's a one thing I found so fascinating, but also kind of gross about the Hannibal show, because he would make the food look so delicious.
Oh yeah, no, that's a purposeful.
Oh my
Like they want to
God.
mess with
it
you.
looks so
They
I
wanna-
think I
good.
only got to episode. Is that still like?
No,
can you
it's-
watch it anywhere?
Yeah, it's on Netflix, I think.
It is.
I think so.
It's on Netflix or Hulu, but yeah,
on
that show ended at season 3.
I'd give it another shot. I think I
That
only
was
got.
such a good show.
I think I only got to like episode 3.
Because you just don't like good things.
You know what? You take that back.
Tucker and
Dale
versus Evil.
I watched
Look
it
at
at
her
a
face.
bad time.
Look at her face.
It's fine. So, like horror, like I don't expect
Yeah.
everyone to enjoy horror.
Steph loves horror.
Yeah, I do love the horror.
Horror is also pretty diverse.
I don't know. I also wasn't a crazy fan of Pitch Perfect. I thought everyone hyped it up.
What about Brick? Oh yeah, you didn't
Remember,
like
I
Brick
still need to
either.
watch it again. I still have my DVD.
Okay, let's
wrapped in cellophane.
maybe tease anyone who's listening. Did you watch Back to the Future 3?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
I remember I didn't really watch anything except a little
not
bit
this
of New
episode,
Girl.
guys. It'll happen.
Yeah.
Okay, so tweak maybe. Would it help if you knew the purpose specifically? Like if
I
they
think
had,
so.
if they're like,
maybe purpose and who I knew it was for would also be.
like you knew them personally, or you just knew a name. Like they're going to give it to Francis Schwartz.
Is this non-family related?
Non-family. This is a stranger to you.
Oh,
they
okay. It's just
they just know his name.
And then he just really needs a kidney.
Yes, he needs a kidney, and for some reason he likes yours. It's not a necessity. It's not like you're the only kidney that will work. It's that he wants your kidney.
Yours specifically.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't think there's going to be like some weird like body attachment to like
if you take in the body parts of a serial killer that you'll be driven to murder?
Like, what if he takes my kidney and then just like
See, I want more.
Absorbs
this is a premise.
a little bit of Steph's body and then just has a little
He
thing
literally
he does
has
now.
your DNA inside of him.
See?
What if it
And
turns
it
out
mutates, right?
What
And
if-
then
what?
it fuses
No.
with his?
What if it turns out that he's
yes,
just a
sort of.
stalker of yours? He just wants a piece of you inside of him.
Don't fuck with this.
I don't know. That really pissed me off. Because then he could always
Nobody
say
wants
it.
that.
But the whole thing with the
Just know.
you take a
I
serial
always have a
killer's-
little bit of you inside me. And I'm
you
just
have
like,
take a serial
ew.
killer's whatever inside your own body makes you a little bit like them. There's a running joke that they had on Bizarre States, which is a podcast that no longer exists, unfortunately. But it was called SKD. It's a movie they wanted to make called SKD. Serial Killer Dick. Now, it's it's a guy who loses his dick in an accident, and he gets a transplant. But it turns out the transplanted dick he got came from a serial killer.
So he has a killer dick.
Yes.
Is he driven to murder?
I think part of the he eventually gets like flashes of I don't want to murder.
There's
but,
got to be over 100 movies
Yeah.
where that is the concept.
I mean, idle hands. Like
His
it's not a transplant.
It's
It just
not
has
transplant.
it's just the devil has his hand.
That's different.
It is different, but it's basically idle hands.
I've never seen Idle
You've never
Hands.
seen Idle
No.
Hands?
No.
That is the movie that introduced an entire generation to Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba for me was honey.
When she was wearing the angel outfit.
Ooh, yeah. Too hot for a high school girl.
Actually, first movie I've ever saw Jessica Alba, but didn't even know it was Jessica Alba, was Punks. And I've mentioned this
Oh,
before.
yeah, I've heard of that.
Punks?
Yeah. I'm surprised that's not on Disney Plus. Because they used to play it all the time on the Disney
It's
Channel.
a Disney movie?
Mm-hmm.
When you're DComs or...
Yeah, never did my show yet. Soon.
It's Disney Plus hasn't even been out for a month yet.
Yeah, I mean,
That's true. You know what? To be honest,
I remember.
yeah.
You're going to remind me.
it was like the biggest hype, and then it kind of died really fast, at least to me.
For
What?
what?
Disney Plus? You don't hear
Really?
any?
Really?
That's why I thought the memes are so
I
funny
hear
where it
a
said...
lot of people still talking about it
I mean,
because of
that's
the
why I think
Mandalorian.
the memes are so funny
Baby
when they're
Yoda
like...
is a Disney Plus meme.
Which one?
Baby Yoda.
Oh.
She hasn't watched The Mandalorian.
Oh, yeah, I haven't
so.
watched
But
it. I
how
thought
have you-
about watching it.
But how have you not seen Baby Yoda on the internet?
No, I have.
yet? Yeah.
No, but I just took it as like there's that meme that was going around that was just like everyone shut up about Disney Plus. I guess their 7-day trial's gone or whatever the hell.
Yes, a lot of people just got the 7-day
So I
trial.
thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
And there's people who just want to hate on a thing that everyone else likes.
That's
Yep.
also very true.
There's also a lot of people who just straight up don't see the value in Disney Plus, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's like
Yeah.
it's nostalgia. All these things I watched as a kid, I can watch again.
I haven't
finally.
watched anything recently.
Like, I kind of really want to watch the trilogy I'm not supposed to talk about, but you also want to do your show, so it's like we don't talk about that trilogy on the show.
I haven't watched any of the Disney original movies yet because I was waiting. I wanted to watch a Disney original movie and then talk about it, so I haven't watched any. Have you?
No,
I haven't watched any either. I'm waiting to do it.
What are you waiting for?
I don't know. The fact of actually doing it. We have not done it yet.
The D's nuts.
Yeah, it's your show. When do you want to do it?
I don't know. When we feel like
put
watching
your foot down
a movie.
and start doing it.
Yeah,
you just got to make a plan.
It's real hard to do sometimes.
Just schedule 3 hours.
You know, scheduling's really hard to do nowadays.
Is it?
Yeah, because just stuff happens, or you don't feel like doing it that day.
That's called procrastination.
No, because if you mentally don't feel like doing it that day, must you force yourself?
Sometimes, yes.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Need to do that. I mean, streaming happened randomly yesterday. I just decided, hey, I wonder why I tried doing Twitch and I was like, I wonder why I didn't do this last time because I know it was such a hassle to do. And then I Google searched it and then it was just like, oh, you can't stream because you need to turn on your two-step authenticator or two-step factor.
Two-factor authentication.
Yeah, and I was like, okay. And as soon as I turned that on,
boom,
I was able
good to go.
Yeah, I was able to do it. So, and that was really good. And that game is real fucking intense.
What game?
Life is Strange 2.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I remember you were talking about that. Last week.
I posted like my hour gameplay of it, and it's like I want to share clips, but I also don't want to spoil it for people who are gonna play it if they ever choose to play it. But it's just so crazy.
Okay. So I Googled
how much does a kidney cost?
How much to sell your body? How much to sell your body for science? I Googled that specifically.
Okay.
I have not found the website that says this, but the top answer is $35,000 to $125,000. So I'm really undercutting you too.
You were very much undercutting us. I was right to hold off.
Am I? Is this reflective of me that I'm like, that's all it's worth? I mean, and even then, I probably would have capped out before 10.
Yeah. See, that's why I said exactly as much as it would cost for the burial and everything.
But
there's your $30,000.
Covered. Like no one would have to pay for those things.
That's fair, but that's money that if I did die, people would have to pay. So now give me that money.
Like one of these websites that I found 2 websites that you can go to sell your body and arrange for them to take your body after death, and like they cover those things.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's interesting.
And you get a free cremation, and the ashes will be sent back to your family if desired.
That's nice.
Really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So go to BioGift or Science Care.
Oh, I'm gonna put my body in one of those pods that turn into a tree.
Oh, yeah.
Biogift.org or sciencecare.com.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. It's so easy.
Yeah, it's so simple.
They should make
I'm
Uber.
Sure it's more.
I'm sure it's complicated.
I am way sure that there are a lot of rules to this. Otherwise, a lot of people would be doing this.
Yeah.
I'm sure there would have to be
people who did this and said like, "Hey, you should do this too."
Yeah.
That's like trying to key into like getting a body part for someone, but then like you have to like key into was this person a smoker? What did this person have?
Like your physical health matters.
Yeah.
They won't take everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
That's what the $100,000 is. If you're a peak specimen, like
125, like you are like perfect science material.
You're Lance Armstrong, but without the steroids.
I mean, it really like ruined everything, and without that,
Michael
he's just
Phelps. You're Michael Phelps. How about that one?
Okay, yeah. Weed ain't hurting nobody. Okay.
That's really interesting.
I'm trying to think like what's the next stage of this concept? Because now we know that being alive matters a lot.
Yes.
Especially like to Jordan. Being alive and going through this, regardless of the money, means a lot to the thought experiment of this.
Yes.
What if a coworker needed a liver or kidney?
A current coworker?
A coworker from any time current to past.
Okay.
But it's someone like they say their name and you remember. Like you know them.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
No.
So that furthest most sphere of your social circle of people you know, not for them.
No.
Okay, Steph.
I think
Same.
it depends on the coworker.
It
Would just be a coworker.
Yeah.
'Cause I've met some cool coworkers that I'd be like,
I feel like Anthony's like subtly trying to tell us that he needs one of our body parts.
exactly. I was like, it depends on the coworker.
He found out our
You're
blood type.
also
He's like, oh.
an ex-coworker, so
Guys,
you would fall in this category.
I need Jordan's kidney and Steph's liver. Because I know what's been through Jordan's liver. And I assume Steph's liver is better by comparison.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Maybe.
No, that's definitely true.
Oh, that's fine.
I drink way more than you.
I don't drink water a lot.
But by comparison.
Okay.
Jordan, I assume you don't drink water very well.
Oh no, I
either.
drink a lot of water.
Okay.
He drinks more water
Good
than
point.
he should.
Good point.
You
All
drink more water, guys, or you might die.
Yeah. We discussed
We
this.
found out. Okay.
Okay.
So we're talking to my brother while we're playing Borderlands, and we found out that you're supposed to drink 2/3 of your body weight
That sounds like bullshit.
in water.
I would
sounds
have
like
to
bullshit.
In
drink.
ounces.
Oh.
I would have to
Yeah.
drink 140 ounces
Yeah.
of water.
So I would have to drink like 157 ounces of water per day.
So I was-
That still seems like bullshit. That
So I
still
was
seems like
telling-
too much.
But no, that's a healthy amount.
Yeah.
Mm,
I had bought a water bottle that had like how many ounces.
Yeah.
So I could see how much water I drink throughout the day
Yeah.
or just whatever. So I've like slowly tried to work my way up to like just drinking 2. So 32 to 64 ounces of water a day.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2 full bottles of my 32 ounce. The first 2 days I was good at drinking 2 full bottles worth.
Mm-hmm.
And
but then
now,
like once like you realize water has no taste, it doesn't make you happy.
I think I told you, maybe I discussed this, but drinking a lot of water now made me realize how much time I waste going to the bathroom several times a day.
yeah, it'll make you go way more often.
Yeah.
But also that might just be because since you haven't been drinking a lot of water to
also
begin
kind of good
with,
for you.
your body's still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I think more just the volume versus like your body
I
adjusting.
drank 80 ounces of water today, and I only
That's
went
a-
to the bathroom like maybe 3 or
that's
4
a
times.
lot. That's also seems like a lot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I have a 40-ounce hydro flask from Stone Brewery. Filled it up twice
Brag.
today, so
Okay.
drank it all down.
All right. I mean, like, there's absolutely a measure of volume that if you just drink a lot of no matter what, you're gonna piss 2 to 3 times a day.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like it's
I mean, we all remember my
I'm not a
fucking
scientist,
appointment
guys.
where I had to drink all
Yeah.
that stupid water.
yeah, we
It was
remember
freaking
that story.
horrible. It's horrible.
Fuck, I feel like I had a step to go to. What was the last step? Oh, the outer ring of circles.
Yes.
Okay, so then what about if it was someone who you don't see regularly, but at the very least your impression of them was like, oh, that person was real cool. I liked them. Someone you liked. Doesn't have to be current. It could be someone from the past, but is somebody who you liked.
No, that's my thigh.
Kitty's trying to get up on your lap.
Stop it.
You're going to have to stop him. He
You
won't
got
stop.
to, yeah,
Yeah,
you're gonna-
he's not going to stop.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna stop you right there. It's like family. That's like as
All right, so
yeah.
So me, Am I in the family circle? If I needed a kidney,
I could
and
honestly
you were a
say
match.
yes.
Yeah, I'd probably give you a kidney.
I'd give you a
Yeah.
kidney.
All right.
Hands down, I'd give you a kidney.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Because you're
Remember, you're gonna
guys, I need
officiate
two
my
kidneys.
wedding.
you're
I've said this, and that's still gonna stay
You
true.
owe me.
and if my future husband says no, then it's not meant to
Not
be.
yet. Not the
I'm
future
sorry,
husband.
it's just not meant to be.
with the husband or with Anthony?
No, with him officiating with Anthony officiating the
No
wedding.
exceptions.
If he doesn't accept it, then it's not happening.
No,
Like
they're
you're,
not cool.
you're not the guy I'm marrying. I'm
They're
sorry.
not cool.
Okay, that's part I was asking.
Okay, yeah.
So you're breaking up with the husband.
Yeah.
Oh.
If I don't get to officiate the wedding,
Yeah.
I feel like that
don't
love
make me
wasn't
choose
strong.
between my friends.
Huh?
Don't make me choose between my friends.
Yeah. It like either way how that comes off, I mean, like, clearly you could see where I keep my friends on my
Okay,
list.
but what if your husband's just like, oh, but I promised my friend he officiate
Well,
the
then why
wedding.
don't they both officiate the wedding then? Can that
Tag
happen?
team officiation.
See, I feel like there's like a level of compromise that you just skipped immediately.
Fine, okay. That's the only exception.
What's the compromise that you have?
What do you mean?
You said you feel that skips
No, because she said if her husband said no to you officiating, that's it, we're done. It's like,
yeah.
like,
Well, I mean, assumably in that storyline, it is revealed like, oh, this is my reason.
yeah.
And if it
Okay.
is, I promised my best friend that he could
then
officiate.
we can come to an agreement.
Then yeah, you figure.
But
it
if he
out.
just says no, it's not happening, and I'd be like, why? What's the big deal?
I've had the same father, priest, bishop since I was a child.
Yeah.
And I want him to officiate my wedding.
I want the same man who officiated my parents' wedding to officiate my wedding.
He is 200 years old.
You would say no to that? I feel like that love isn't strong.
I don't know.
I mean, for someone who's not religious,
Yeah.
I'd be like, just because they've been like your pastor,
No,
or,
that's what I'm
like
saying.
your family's like.
That's what I'm saying. It goes both ways. If the husband's not willing to bend, and you're
Yeah.
not. It's like,
it
Okay,
would be
I
a
see
big
what
thing.
you mean,
It'd be a big
but
thing.
I just feel like,
It's a major ultimatum.
yeah.
You know what's dumb? Cliche.
It's the same
for-
as like, I want to have kids, and my partner doesn't want to have kids. There's not really a compromise.
See, yeah, right there. That is totally understandable.
Yeah.
You don't want kids. You do want kids. That and your relationship breaks because of that. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
you don't think that like how the marriage is to come is not at the same level, but in the ballpark, maybe?
Well, because I think wanting kids is an extremely important
Yes,
thing.
I would say that's probably the far end of that like
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
ultimative
and
kind
you,
of.
you both have to be on the
made 'em.
same page.
Yeah,
It's
you have
like,
Yeah.
absolutely.
If one's not, then that
Yeah, that really
fundamentally
throws it
that's
off.
not going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really throws it off
Because
if one
then-
person doesn't want it.
Because if the person who does want to have kids, they're going to be sitting there waiting. Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe. That's
and if
bad.
it doesn't
and that's not a way to live.
No.
And
Yeah.
if it doesn't happen, then that just becomes resentment,
Yeah.
animosity, and then that's
Yeah.
going to break the relationship. That's
Yeah, it's going to be a mess. That's the part that's going to really suck.
Okay. So we know I could get your organs. People who have been cool in the past, Jordan's an out because Jordan is
Yeah.
inner circle only.
Yeah.
Steph,
I think it still just depends.
is it someone that you have to like currently, like you would currently call them a friend?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just somebody from the past who was just like cool person you hung out with, like a high school friend that you were friends with for a while, but it fell apart.
Yeah.
They don't get organs.
Well, like I said, I think it really just depends. Because I have plenty of people that I'm not cool with right now or not talking to, but I mean, there
They
was a
still
time
get-
in my
they
life
still get
that
organs?
we were like,
You
really
can
cool?
only make the decision based off of now.
Yeah.
So if the relationship ended poorly, then they're out of the organ list.
I don't know.
Like they have to be people you are currently cool with.
yeah.
Like you currently still like who they were
Yeah.
or are.
Yeah.
Like you'd be willing. Oh yeah, I haven't seen them in 10 years. I would totally hang out with them again. Because yeah, like someone who was cool and then turned into a piece of shit, they don't get organs.
yeah.
Well, that too. I mean,
Fuck 'em at
not
that point,
necessarily
like-
a piece of shit, just like you don't talk anymore. and then you rekindle, and then things are all good.
But that's like in a situation where things don't end poorly, where there's not a revelation or a fight or something like that.
Like, okay, what if that person we ran into at Target a couple months ago? What if she needed an organ?
I feel like I'd do
She
it.
will not be named.
Well, because I don't know if she listens.
I feel like I would.
Nobody listens.
I don't know. Like I said, it goes back to like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just different on that. I'm more willing to give a lot of things.
Well, in general, whenever we throw these questions at you specifically,
Yeah.
you're always trying to figure out the specific situation, as we are always trying to get like a wide swath of like this is the general circumstances. Yeah. You're trying to like take it down to like
as granular as possible.
Yeah. And we're asking big, broad questions.
Jess.
Hey, shut up. You know, the more I watch New Girl, the more that I'm like, I get why this could be me. I get why our thought process is the same.
I think that more or less answers the vast majority of like kind of questions, because everything else kind of falls into like a camp. You can only donate so many things.
Yeah.
Oh, here, I'm sorry. Your liquids. Now, we talked about blood. That's fine. Plasma, I assume not really an issue.
If you need my urine.
It's just thicker blood. Sperm and eggs.
Oh, I'd donate to a friend.
Oh.
Would you donate to a bank?
See?
Oh, yeah.
I've
I
always
want that
thought
money.
about that. Like the donating sperm and then the donating eggs, because now you have your little swimmers with someone and you can be somebody's father.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that like that's
So you're
that's
just
actually why
fathering a lot of people.
Well, here's the way I look at it. I am fully prepared for the scenario in which I die a celibate hermit. If that is the path that my life takes, I will donate my sperm to a bank for a loving family to have my child or children. Because if I'm not going to have them, at least let someone have them.
But that's the situation that anticipates like you never having a child up to that point.
Oh no, I'm going to do it anyway because I want the money.
But in that situation, like you go and give today, you don't know when, you don't know if you're going to die a celibate hermit.
It's true.
You may end up in a relationship, a family, children, and you also donated in the past.
So now you're a dad to all these kids.
Yeah,
So
and then one day I'm going to get a knock on my door. I open the door. Hi, is Jordan here? I was like, oh yeah, I'm Jordan. What's going on?
You're my dad.
My name is Dwayne. My parents
Dwayne
used your
Pollard.
sperm.
My two moms picked you out of a notebook of faces.
And you're my dad. I'd be like, oh my gosh, Dwayne, I'm so happy to meet you. I'd hug him. You're not getting money. Close the door.
See, I'm willing to like kidney, liver, body. I'm up for those things.
Yeah.
There's price tags, but I'm up for it.
You're not willing for sperm?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not actually.
Oh, wow.
I
Is
know,
it the
right?
fact
For
of
like
having
the
little
amount that
Anthony's
I
around
waste
that-
on a daily basis. It is the likelihood, because if I donate, I assume it is likely that it will father a child.
Yeah.
That concept doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Knowing
I can
that-
see why you would say that.
Knowing that even though it is not necessarily my choice, but by doing so, you are accepting that your DNA will spawn a child.
Yeah.
So it is a yes and a no.
Yeah.
I didn't choose to be the father of this child, of this situation, but I did accept that my DNA will make a person.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like the idea of a child that I am biologically connected to is out there that I am not doing my best to be a father of.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I get what you mean.
No, I
because
totally understand
that's,
that.
That's kind of like the concept that I've thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you hear people donate a lot too, because I mean it's good for them if they want to do it. But I've always just kind of
Like, I
saw
feel
it
like-
in the way that like this child, your child technically, will grow up thinking, okay, well, I need to find my dad.
Not necessarily.
Well, for me, I see it as that way, where it's just like, I feel like they might grow up and want to know that. And I don't think I would be mentally, I guess, okay with that, in a sense where it's just like, okay, if I already have, if this is a decision and then I went and up and had a family, I have my own kid, like I have my kid, I have this, but somewhere floating around is my
you donated
kid
an egg.
because I donated stuff.
Yeah.
That would be weird to me because I'm not, I guess, like involved in that, in my child,
in the raising of your DNA to be kind of.
I feel like I would want to be like
involved in some way.
With that. I don't know. I just feel like that's how I would see it.
I kind of think of it as like on the same level as adoption, where it's like, oh, I cannot take care of this child. I will adopt. I'll adopt him. Put him in the system so they get adopted by a loving family.
That's an option for a situation you don't really have control over. Donating sperm and an egg is like a choice that you would make, and then like it's not the same as adoption, because with adoption you don't have the choice.
Yeah.
Like you have this child. This child is going to exist.
Yeah.
There's nothing you could do about it. You have to make a decision because you are not capable.
Yeah.
Donating just releases you of all responsibility altogether. So you don't have to make a difficult decision.
Yeah.
Is there the option to have them not reach out to you?
I think so.
Yeah, I believe.
But I feel like
option.
kids would still, as long as they're like, I guess 18.
I mean, honestly, it depends on that child's life.
It's the same thing with actual adoption. You can choose to not, or actually, no, I don't know if that. Organ donation. I happen to know that organ donation can be completely anonymous.
Oh.
That you can you can make the decision to not be reached, whether it is like your family who, like my organs, when I die, go to somebody. There's the option for that family, my family, to not be reached by the person who received my organs.
This is like 7 pounds.
Yes. It's a Will Smith movie.
Yeah, I'm slightly aware.
Yeah.
Steph, I'm curious. Have you ever thought, or maybe like, do you have any information about donating eggs?
No, I have.
Okay.
I have no information in the sense of like.
That's the only way that this next part works.
Okay, go ahead.
So a guy, according to this website, can donate sperm and receive $35 to $125 for the donation. A woman, which is a much bigger process, can donate her eggs for how much do you think?
Oof, I have no idea.
I'm gonna say $200.
$200?
Yeah.
How much did you say earlier?
Up to $125 for a man to donate his sperm. A very, very easy process. For a woman to donate her egg, it is surgery. Surgery is involved.
Yeah, because they have to get in there.
Yeah.
500?
They have to get into the egg farm.
That's right. 500? And Jordan, you still think 200?
I think 200 per egg.
You fool. $8,000 to $14,000.
Wait. For how many eggs though?
Let me see if this is specific.
Like, are they harvesting all of them, or?
I don't think so. I mean,
is it bad that I can't stop thinking about caviar right now?
Look at it by volume, like supply and demand.
Yeah.
There's a lot of supply of sperm out there.
That's true. That is true. That's what I'm saying. $200 per egg.
Ooh, yeah. At the NYU Langone Fertility Center in New York City, the compensation per egg donation cycle today is exactly $10,000.
Ooh, wow. Okay, per egg cycle. Okay,
per egg, which I assume is an egg. I understand it's not always that, but
yeah.
I mean,
That's a lot of money.
Sure.
That's as much as you would sell your body for.
Sure.
True, but we did realize we were super
Very,
undercutting
yeah.
the value of our
This
bodies.
is straight a back alley deal.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd still be happy if I had $10,000, but yes, with the knowledge of like, oh, I could have gotten $100,000.
Anthony's now going through the scenario where he actually sold his body to a random dude. He's like, dang it, I could have got so much more.
All right, so here's the weird thing that I was going to talk about. No, it's not that part. But the process is it's way more. It takes surgery to remove an egg from a woman. A dude just needs 5 minutes in a closet.
Yeah. For the lady, they have to knock on the door, open up the barn.
They gotta knock on the door.
I know there was
waiting for you.
What is it? Being a what do you call those mothers?
Surrogate?
Where you just have the baby.
Would you be a surrogate?
I don't think so.
What if you?
That's a lot of stress on your body and mentally. Like,
Yeah, you're pregnant.
Yeah.
well, that too. And then some people, it just depends. End up getting what do you call that?
You can get like 20 grand or something for that.
I
Like,
know,
I've
but like the people
heard
who
of
end up
numbers thrown
getting
out there. You
the
mean
mental-
the parents?
Postpartum.
Oh,
postpartum,
Yeah.
and then they just
That's all very real.
Yeah.
see, that's just it's not.
So you wouldn't want to risk like
No.
you don't want to go through the discomfort and risk of postpartum depression, which I don't know. I've never had it, but I've had regular depression, and I am still currently alive.
Yeah. I've heard some crazy stories. People give birth and they just hate their kid.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, that's a part
But
of postpartum.
bonus, you don't got to worry about that kid.
Yeah.
3 days or something after delivery, that kid is gone. Not your
I feel
problem.
like I couldn't do that either. I feel like I'd still have an emotional attachment
attached
to
to
them.
So same issue because
Yeah.
I
feel like I
don't think-
would.
I'm sorry.
I feel like I'd have an emotional attachment with them that I don't think I could do
Way
it.
more than just donating an egg, but I think I got the impression that you weren't really willing to donate an egg, even though the value is pretty high.
Yeah, no, I don't think I would do it.
And for like the same reasons that like I have,
Yeah.
like a child is out there that I am not connected.
Yeah, I think that would bug me a lot. Because like I've always been like how I really want a kid, and like with that being said, I would really want it to just be mine. I guess,
And it's not like
not in a selfish way, but just like I want that kid to. I want to be with that kid.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
So-
it's not like this is your only child.
Oh yeah.
You know, like you're
But still.
a healthy young woman, Steph. You can have plenty still.
No, I got 5 years. That was my. Well, I'm already at 30, but my goal was 30. I'll
And now
push
the goal
it
is
in the
35.
5 years.
And then the goal
Pushing
will be
it
40.
really 2 years.
Okay, you gotta stop living by these weird timelines.
You need to slow
Yeah,
down,
well,
Steph.
because I keep hearing that. It's different times. I've heard
This
a lot
is
of
why you
people
and I
say
can't
that
have a
they've
child.
had.
2 years is way too soon. I got rules I've had to put down. I have dated enough women that I have hard line rules. And I am at any given time way more than 2 years out from having a child. I'm 2 years out from marriage at any given point.
That's fair.
Okay. So then, because I find this real interesting, like when I kind of get you guys really into one of these subjects.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to donate sperm, donate an egg to a couple that you know?
Yep.
Yes.
Now, the weird thing about this is that this is a child you will likely see throughout in and out of its life.
Yes.
So Steph, especially for you, because
Yeah.
you are concerned about having connection,
Yeah.
this is a child you'll have to see. Now, granted, you do the noble thing of giving a child to a family who can't have the child for whatever other reasons. They need you for this.
Which is strange because like I've heard this in conversation too. I've heard people, family members who can't have a kid.
Yeah.
So they have like their sister give birth to their kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's weird.
Like I've heard that more than like
Like
it's common. It's so strange to me. But it's just like, oh, she couldn't have a kid, so you know, their sister had the kid for them.
I dated a girl who couldn't have children and who like couldn't even like bear children.
Yeah.
And she apparently had the conversation with a friend of hers that friend was always more or less going to be down to be her surrogate, which is respectable.
Yeah.
That was weird to me. And for several reasons. One, that the egg wouldn't be my partner's.
Yeah.
And
I see.
And it's going to be carried in like a person who I feel it is very unlikely that this would ever get back to either one of them. I really wouldn't want carrying my child.
But at the same time, it's not like...
Would that person then take, like, responsibility of, like, well, I bared the child, so...
I mean, that's a whole legal issue.
Yeah,
like, you are... When you sign up for surrogacy, you are signing away all of your rights to the child.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you are a surrogate only. That is it.
Yeah, you legally release all connection to.
Oh.
Like, if you want to be any part of that child's life, it is...
Up to the parents?
Negotiation
or
and up to the parent, yeah.
Oh.
And something probably discussed way early.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always just kind of wondered if they just take, like, well, you know, that attachment might just be there that you might not have with your kid. That being...
Well, yes, that is also a thing that happens.
Well, that's another thing that freaks me out, too. It's just the fact that if, like, let's say, okay, if I couldn't have kids and then I had someone have a kid for me with...
Say your egg.
Yes.
So DNA is still you and your partner's.
So let's say if we took the money out of it and I physically couldn't have kids and then I asked someone to have kids for me and I had a surrogate, I think I would still be bothered of the not maybe having that, I guess, bond as a parent would their actual child.
Yeah.
So I think that would bug me.
I don't know, this could just completely be a rumor, but didn't one of the Kardashians have a surrogate for
She had several. She had 3.
Surrogates?
Or 2 surrogates, I think. Kim Kardashian had a surrogate for her last baby, and then I think the other baby too. I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong.
Think less of them.
No, Kim had her children.
Not all of them.
She has 2 kids.
But she didn't birth all of them, is what Steph is saying.
Yeah, she didn't birth all of them. One of them is a surrogate.
The first one for sure, because I kind of remember all that. But
one of them is definitely a surrogate.
I wanted to say it was Kim Kardashian. She used a surrogate for at least one of the other ones.
And some people were joking that it was Kylie as the surrogate mother because she was pregnant too.
So weird.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian and Kanye West surrogate gives birth to 4th child.
Told
May
you.
10th, 2019.
They have 4 children?
Yeah.
God,
Told you.
For a relationship I didn't think would last 2 years.
That's why we kept, that's why there was like that whole rumor that freaking, she just kept getting a surgery done so she could give birth again, and then they realized, hey, you can't keep doing this.
Okay,
so then they eventually got a surrogate.
Like I honestly really look down to that situation. Unless she medically can't bear the children, like if it is just a kind of a style choice of like, I just don't feel like physically going through it, and I have no moral qualms with someone else like developing my child.
I want to believe that it was because... Okay, I could be 100% wrong, and someone please call me out if I am, but I vaguely remember hearing that she kept getting procedures done to like to be able to bear one, or like
it's an infertility.
Yeah, something. She had one, I think, natural birth. I think
the first one.
Yeah, the first one, and then the other ones just kept being like, she kept getting stuff done, and they were like, you can't do this, or it was her body modifications that weren't
right,
where
so
she wasn't able to actually
for some
bear
reason,
a kid.
whether by choice, by accident, whatever, she could. It's possible. You're saying you think that she just medically could not. Jordan, do you have an answer?
Kardashian and husband Kanye West have 4 children: daughter North, son Saint, daughter Chicago, and son Psalm. Kardashian has been open about her difficult pregnancies. She suffered from preeclampsia during her first pregnancy, which forced her to deliver at 34 weeks. She also suffered placenta accreta after delivery, eventually having to have surgery to remove the placenta and subsequent scar tissue. After her second pregnancy, her doctor advised against trying to become pregnant again. The couple's 3rd and 4th child were born via surrogates.
Okay.
Kardashian began suffering from psoriasis at the age of 30. She was diagnosed with carpal tunnel syndrome in late 2017.
There's like a lot to it, yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right. Then I have no issue with them using surrogates multiple times.
Because if you can't do it,
if you can't, that's fine. Yeah. But I wouldn't have put it past that family to just not want to physically go through that because their image is so important to them. Because absolutely, that has to be happening out there. There has to be rich women who can just afford it. And
definitely.
There's plenty of people who don't want to do that.
They don't have to do it.
It's like the annoying, unfortunate thing of like sometimes you see like sometimes. Like maybe they're just in movies, but like vaguely you hear like these people who have kids just to have kids, and then send them off to like boarding school and just not be in their lives, and it's like the child it's like why did you even have one?
I don't know, because you just need genetically an heir.
Yeah, we must continue the bloodline.
Yeah, like you can't die. A childless family.
Yeah,
I guess
that's just the one thing that I've always just kind of wondered.
Or it was just like somebody's choice and not a mutual decision.
Yeah, and now you just have this kid.
And now you have a kid.
Yeah.
Yes, I would donate my sperm to friends that needed my sperm to have a child.
I don't think I would still.
That's fair.
It's a more gray decision.
Yeah.
It's possible maybe I would, but I still run into the same issues as why I wouldn't donate sperm, especially like seeing like it's a child I see like once a year or something. Like we're close enough. Like we do some kind of event yearly, and I see this person. I see this child grow up, and especially if the situation is like you're always going to be like mom and dad's friend.
Yeah.
You're going to be the friend uncle.
Yeah.
You're never to like release the information that you are biologically the father. That's difficult.
Okay. That part.
That'd be really hard.
Yeah.
Hey, Uncle Jordan, why do we look alike?
What? Me and Uncle Jordan look a lot alike.
Dwayne, come on.
Dwayne,
shut up, little Dwayne. Quit asking questions.
I don't know.
You little shit.
All right. So to wrap up, you can buy both Steph and Jordan once they die for 10 and 11 grand. It is a steal of a deal.
Yeah.
If you are one of the listeners who are also close friends, you could get their organs.
If you need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you just need some baby juice, Jordan's just spreading it around all willy-nilly.
Anyone who needs it.
But Steph and Anthony have it locked down.
Lockdown.
Jordan, you've already spit out the social medias. Again, at LoRC. Steph, where do people... If we were a boss that you did want to listen to the podcast, where would you tell them to find us?
You can find us on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook.
I mean, like to download the podcast.
Oh, to download the podcast, you can download us at Spotify and iHeartRadio and iTunes and Google Play and
Stitcher and Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcast.
You said iTunes.
Oh, sorry.
I think everyone
Apple
still
Podcasts.
believes the same thing.
Yeah.
I still kind of think of it as iTunes. I don't think Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
I don't have Apple phone.
Thank you.
I do, and I still think iTunes.
Yeah, I mean that's.
I don't think Apple Music. I don't think Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
iTunes.
I don't know why they decided to change it. It's real dumb.
Nah, I'm sure there's.
It's called the iPhone. Like
business reasons.
We gotta change to the Apple phone now.
Probably.
It's gonna get so confusing.
I feel that's a thing that'll happen eventually.
It's probably gonna happen. Yeah.
Steph, how can they contact you?
You guys can contact me on Instagram and Twitter at Stephanoids. STEPHUHNOIDS.
And where can we watch your streams?
You can watch my streams on Twitch at StepXOnXme.
Twitch.tv/StephXOnXme.
That's STEPHXONXMEEH.
You need to change that name.
You need to get rid of that emo X insert
Excuse me.
stuff.
I've already made a shirt with it. I did.
Yeah.
I did it in the Philippines. It says, follow me at Stephanoids.
Fuck. Jordan.
Yeah.
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear. Watch my goddamn streams on twitch.tv/Jordan is a Bear. Buy my goddamn shirts on Amazon. Just search for Everyday Difficulty shirt or Everyday Difficulty tee and Everyday Difficulty sweater, and they'll pop on up.
And if you want me to donate something to you, find me at Graphite Night or Spooky Spookington on Instagram. Graphite Night on Twitter. Yeah. I wasn't specific. And if I'm going to beat you two up for being specific, I should do the same for myself. So until next week, you have a lot to think about as far as what you can do with our bodies. So we will see you later.
Touch me, tease me, kiss me, please me.
Bye.
Anthony's giving me a look.
I just feel like it was so random. There's no context. You could have just put anything out there.
Yeah.
None of it is helpful.
No,
Oh my God.
Okay, bye.
Bye.